Hi, I'm Sabine, and welcome to my podcast Sleep Easy, full of tips and knowledge from the ancient traditional cultures from around the world and latest science to help you contemplate and apply the information which will help you to get the best possible sleep. I'm super pumped about sharing all the information I have gathered and available to me via my background as a long-time yoga and meditation teacher, Master NLP practitioner, hypnotherapist, Bachelor of Science with honors, and recently, as part of my PhD, a graduate certificate in sleep science. Enjoy the show, and remember, these are just my opinions, adding to your smorgasbord of information available as possible choices which suit your lifestyle and circumstances. Please always discuss your choices with your chosen healthcare provider. What if you wake up at night? There are many reasons why we might wake up at night. Here is a small discussion for you to contemplate, with possible remedies to explore and discover to help you with better sleep duration and maintenance. Number 1. You need to go to the bathroom at night a lot. This is common, especially if you have ignored your hydration during the day and then compensate for it late at night. It is really helpful to notice this pattern and to start hydrating more during the day and first thing in the morning. You'll feel better as dehydration is linked with fatigue and other health ailments, and you will start a better habit of regular hydration rather than waiting for that strong signal at night, at which point you were already dehydrated for most of the day. Try to have your last drink an hour or two before bed. This will help a lot. Number 2. You wake up feeling hot or cold. This too is very common. Temperatures change all through the night, externally and within your body. It is highly beneficial to explore what helps you to regulate your body temperature and what really works for you. You might need layers of blankets that you can change during the night. You might need to choose a type of blanket that you prefer. Heavier, lighter, all kinds of options are out there. It is extremely useful to explore whether you sleep best in cotton pajamas or perhaps even without clothes at all versus synthetic clothing where temperature regulation is much harder. Setting yourself up to adjust to your temperature needs is worth every minute. And remember, everyone is different, so if you're sharing a bed with someone, it might be a good idea to consider separate blankets. 3. You wake up feeling down or worried. This is also very common too, especially if you're leading a stressful life or you tend to avoid your problems a little during the day, thinking they will just resolve. There are ways to remedy this through awareness first. Firstly, acknowledge that often things look more challenging when we wake up with worries at night. And often the next morning, with the sun shining, things are much more manageable. This kind of awareness is really helpful. Secondly, if this is a common or regular experience for you, then it can be very helpful to journal before bed. It's like an emptying out so that you sleep with a greater degree of rest. So you could, for example, write down a simple list of what you're grateful for and how you are supported in life. You could also write down all your concerns, no matter how big or small. You could write down a list of possible ways to resolve those concerns or challenges, no matter how silly they may seem. When you fall back to sleep, your unconscious mind will keep processing these ideas, and most likely you will wake up with new inspired ideas and confidence to overcome any challenges. Number 4. You wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. feeling refreshed, but not ready to get up. And then you wait for sleep and feel really groggy in the morning when it is time for you to get up. This really depends on you and your personality or life focus and your health. Perhaps you are actually refreshed and it is a time when your body wants to wake up, or perhaps meditate. Perhaps it is just a time between sleep cycles, which last 90 minutes, and you could apply techniques to help settle you back to sleep instead of thinking too much, stressing out, or trying to force things. For rumination and worrying about things really block sleep. You could perhaps use a breathing technique or meditation technique. You could also try getting up, just keeping the lighting low, perhaps walking to the kitchen and back to reset your sleep cycle as you lie down and close your eyes again. You may have woken up from early morning sounds of birds or some other sounds, or a temperature change and not being aware of it. And so now learning to go back to sleep, compared with stressing out about it or trying to force it, is all it takes. So which of these relate to you? Becoming aware of your patterns is super powerful. There's no blame, there's no shame, there's no shoulds. It's just about noticing and deciding to change something so that you can get the best sleep. So the little tip at the end would be, notice if any of these apply to you. And simply by writing down your awareness, you can make new choices, starting whenever you're ready to. And this will immediately affect your life in a positive way. Thank you for listening to this episode. See you next time, and remember to like, share and comment, and of course, get some good sleep.